What's up, everybody? Matt Kajeski here, back again with the Odd Shopper channel. And today we're talking college basketball props ahead of Wednesday, March the 1st. Before we get started, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so when this and all other content goes live. If you're listening on podcast, please leave a rating and review over there as well. And we are brought to you by No House Advantage, bringing you new and creative ways to play player props. They have Pick'em contest, which is you versus other people in tournament style. Prizes as big as $25,000. And a lot of times those aren't filling. That means you can take home larger shares of the prize or give yourself better chances of winning. They also have Versus the House. This functions just like your standard prop-based sites. You're making lineups of player props, and you can do at least 2 or up to 5. If you do take the 4 and 5 route X, 5 pays out 21 extra entry fee. That's better than all of the alternatives around the industry. It's better than Prize Picks. You name it, No House Advantage has the most competitive payout structures for the 4 and 5 leg parlays. Again, first match deposit bonus up to $100 when you click the link in the video description below. And we're going to check out that Versus the House feature right now as we speak, giving you our top 3 props today. And we're going to kick things off with Mark Sears over 12.5 points for Alabama. First off, love to reference just the season averages, see where they stand in relation to the listed props. And Sears averages 13.5 points per game. That's in 30.5 minutes. And in this matchup, Alabama is a 10-point favorite against Auburn in a game that has a 151 total. That means Alabama's projected to score over 80 points again here. Pace is fast. That's basically every Alabama game. And Auburn does play solid defense. Recently, they haven't really scared you, and I think the line indicates that here. Mark Sears, and I guess all of the Alabama players, really you're just worried about blowouts, because the reason Mark Sears only has 30.4 minutes per game is those blowouts. We can look at the most recent contest. We actually have a good spread of games here. Mark Sears has played 34, 35, and 19 minutes. Now, those 2 games above 30 minutes each, Bama won by 3, and they won by 2. That 19-minute game, Bama won by 49 points, which basically encapsulates the whole season for Bama. When games are close, Mark Sears is playing almost every minute. When games are blowouts, Mark Sears is playing 20 minutes, half the game, whatever it may be. He has a 15% shot rate on the year. That's pretty characteristic of him. And now in a pace-up spot where you have Bama implied for over 80 points, we have him projected at about 14 and some change. So that gives you a bit of value towards the over on the Mark Sears prop. Second one, I won't lie, this is the most volatile prop we're going to talk about today, but there is value on it. Adama Sanogo for UConn, over 16.5 points. We're going to be talking a lot of overs. Again, referencing averages for Adama Sanogo, he averages 16.9 points per game in 26.5 minutes. Now, that's also the factor with Sanogo. Minutes. He doesn't often play consistent minutes. Last 3 games, we're looking at 26, 28, and 34. Been above 30 minutes plenty of times as well. 19% shot rate on the year, just 13% in the last 3 games. It's all over the board, as with every Adama Sanogo stat. But when you break down his rates, his stats per minute, he easily has the best usage on the team. Even a little better than Jordan Hawkins, who's taken an absurd 28% of the shots in the last 3 games. So Sanogo needs minutes. Will he see them here? This is where it gets dicey. If you put him even at 27 minutes, he projects over this. And that's because UConn is favored by 17.5 points over DePaul with a total of 148.5. It's an 83-point implied team total. UConn's going to run all over this team. Does Sanogo get enough minutes, or does it even matter? Could he just get there with raw efficiency? We're talking about a DePaul team that ranks 289th in overall defense, 183 in interior defense. All this suits Sanogo. Give me at least 25 minutes. I'll take this prop over, and hopefully he sees it here. Last one, we're going to drop down to Pitt taking on Notre Dame. Blake Hinson. This one is over 14.5 points. Notre Dame just in complete free fall right now. As far as game environment, Pitt is a 4-point favorite. The total in the game is 142.5. And the pace is projected to be a little bit below average, but Notre Dame defensively has been a complete sieve. 317th in defense. On the interior, they're 279th. You have Hinson playing in that front court, take advantage of those matchups. He's played 36, 38, and 25 minutes in the last 3 games. The 25-minute game, he fouled out. His shot rate has risen from 20.5% to 23% in the last 3 games. And this is a competitive spread. 4 points. Pitt's playing for, potential ACC honors this year. Pitt is finally ranked. Notre Dame is in free fall. Matchup works here. Shot rate works here. And again, we'll check that season average. He's over it for sure. Comes in at 15.8 points. This should be an easy one where almost everything matches up. Game environment, minutes, matchup in general, Notre Dame's weakness inside, all suits Blake Hinson over 14.5 points. Our current player prop parlay would pay out 5x if we hit all 3. If there's a couple others you like, you can, again, pay up to 21x, get paid out up to 21x if you get all 5 correct. 4 correct is 11x, but you need to play at least 2, maximum of 5. Tons of different ways you can play over at No House Advantage. Before we head out, let me know what you think of these in the comment section, or if there's any others you like. You can reach out to me on Twitter at Matt_Kajeski as well. We'll be back tomorrow talking more props. So until then, good luck.